Right, another way to get paid in doTERRA is through the leadership pools and all the bonuses that you can receive. And this is very exciting. There's a lot of money here to be made. So I'm just going to share my screen and show you how. So bonuses and leadership pools, these come into play from Premier onwards. So up until Elite, you're not going to see any of these, but they are very good once you get to see them. So these are paid per month based on the rank that you've achieved for that month. The amounts vary dependent on the company and region performance for that month. So they're not an exact figure, and you just have to take an average when you're looking at the figures that we're looking at. So because of this, because the amount that you get is dependent on the whole success of the company, this is why it's so important that we collaborate with other leaders, because not only is that better for our souls and for what we're striving for, but actually financially you're going to benefit. If everyone in doTERRA does well, then you're going to do really well financially. So work with people that you love. It doesn't matter if they're not on your team. So we're talking about Premier. Premier, you receive an empowerment bonus. So to get the empowerment bonus, all you need to do is personally enroll one person with at least 100 points in a particular month, and you are going to receive the empowerment bonus, which is $190 approximately. Again, this can vary, which works out to about 240 Australian dollars, which is incredible because that is so much more than the cost of the 100-point enrollment. So it is crazy not to get this. If you are Premier or Silver, you get it at Silver as well, then it's absolutely crazy not to continue enrolling at least one person every month. Even if you're not interested in the business and you're just sharing and you've reached Premier, it's so worth just still reaching out to people, because that's going to, even that order will just pay for your oils itself. So Silver, again, you receive the same empowerment bonus, but at Silver you also get one share of the leadership pool. So the leadership pool shares are worth around $150, which works out at the moment at about 190 Australian dollars, but obviously exchange rate changes as well. You also receive an elite bonus. So every time someone that you have personally enrolled turns elite for the first time, and if you are the rank of Silver and that happens, you will receive an extra share. So that gives you an extra $150 or $190 Australian. So that is incredible. If you rank Silver for the first time, and the 3 people that you need to rank off, so those 3 elites all turn elite in order for you to turn Silver, if that all happens in the same month, not only do you get your Silver pay, you get an extra level of uni level, if you've enrolled someone, you get your empowerment bonus, but you're going to receive $150 for each of those turning elite, which is amazing. So Gold, you actually receive 5 shares of that leadership pool. So that's, again, they're worth $150 each. So that's how your pay is significantly more at Gold. And at Platinum, you receive 10 shares of that leadership pool. So again, that's $1,500 you're going to receive approximately. So Diamond, it now switches to the Diamond pool over the leadership pool, and you receive 3 shares of this immediately. And each share is worth $950 approximately, which works out about 3.5 grand Australian. You also receive 1 share of the Diamond Performance pool, which is about $1,300 about 1,600 Australian dollars. And you also receive a Premier bonus. So like we had with Silvers, anyone who's Silver with anyone ranking Elite, when you hit Diamond, anyone that hits Premier that you have personally enrolled, this is the first time that they hit it, you only get it once, you will receive a bonus of approximately $2,250, which is almost 3 grand Australian, which is absolutely incredible. So if you're a Diamond, you can be helping any of those elites that are sitting there with a lot of volume under them, and encourage them to be sharers, and you're going to end up with a whole load of Premier bonuses, which is pretty nice. Blue Diamond, you receive 3 shares of the Blue Diamond pool, which works out at about $10,500, about 13,000 Australian. You get 2 shares of the Diamond Performance, so that was 1,300 each share, so you work out at about 3,300 Australian. And you again receive that Premier bonus, but this time it's almost double the amount. So for anyone who you have personally enrolled turns Premier for the first time, you're going to receive $4,700 approximately, which is about 2,800 Australian. At Presidential Diamond, you receive 3 shares of the Presidential Diamond pool, which works out about $24,000 to $33,000 a month. You are also going to receive 3 shares of the Diamond Performance pool, which works out about $3,900 a month. And you are also going to receive that Premier bonus back at $1,300. But if anyone that you have personally enrolled turns Silver, for the first time, you are going to receive somewhere between 8 and 11,000 US dollars. That's between 10 and 14,000 Australian dollars for that person reaching silver for the very first time. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea where a lot of the money is in doTERRA and how it really benefits you to help other people achieve rank, and why it's so important that you achieve rank so that you can actually be enjoying this income.